Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from the Superdome. He'll get this past the 20 before he's run down shy of the 25-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll look to throw. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Go, Reed! Go! Cougar night!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down. Across midfield at the 4 game.
Check mash! Check mash! Let's go now! Ready?
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line. Oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks? Those are quarterback stats.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Back to throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And He does it as well as you can ask.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll drop the throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And they will finally run him down.
For a Saaits.
A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine. All day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Forced out wide. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
While he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Panthers off to the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Saaits.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
The drive will start on the ground, and it'll bring this to about their 25. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7.
19 Saaits, 19 Saaits, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 18, Pioneer.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This ball intercepted by J.C. Horn.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that 1st down. New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He's got it at the 7. And the Saints are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark him down at the 6-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Now they open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
To connect there. It's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
19-18.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
26 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Back to the air one more time. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down and 3.
Panthers, Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 19 Saaits. 19 Saaits.
Throwing now from the gun. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Okay,
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Hey, check that. Street. Cougar 19. 18, Roderick.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Now it is 1st and goal.
Dragon 6, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Headed left, buying time.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Hawk step. Get up. Alert. Hawk 70. Ready.
Brooks is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The extra point, up and good. Panthers move out to a 14-7 lead. Closing seconds of this 1st half, and this kickoff is away. Velus Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19, 18. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's Johnson, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now an option here. Left side. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 2. It's a zone read given to Hubbard. And the Saints are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Go check, go check. Cougar 19. Ready.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New Orleans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Rupi able to add the extra point. Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 70.
And he will dive forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given?
19 target.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
Set. Head to 60. Go.
Now, faking the give. Under
is on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, that might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Stay it open.
Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
Ready. To the ground, a 1st down run.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Now it's 2nd and 1. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. Off he goes. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's the left side. Hauled in by Leggett.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Moore. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd down and 3.
19, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. That one caught by Bub Mean. He's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Going up top and looking for Andrews. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. It is caught. What a throw. Touchdown Saaits. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready?
Here's a toss, right side, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
He'll drop the throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
19, Tiger, 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. General McMillan on the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
Here we go. Panther 11, Viking 18.
That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll take it on in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but once you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Rupi able to add the extra point. And the Saints go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, They should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to the air one more time. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Forced to his right. Now he'll run it.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
60 Eagles.
two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Now, they're going to go for two and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Houghton. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. One game, one win here in this season opener. So this one, a win for the Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.